My name is Mason Jubb and I'm the Professional Training Manager here at Phoenix Dance Theatre. Within my role at Phoenix, I oversee the different Phoenix Youth Academies, just the general management of that, so the spaces, the tutors, the chaperones and the general running, any inquiries that parents may have. As well as that, I also work with our PPS students through the Northern School of Contemporary Dance and structuring their assessment points throughout the year. So I started in the creative industry, I guess going back as far as high school really. I attended a performing arts high school that used to be called Intake High School. It's now known as Leeds West Academy. And during my time there I was spotted from a member of the Northern School of Contemporary Dance CAT Programme. And so from this point, I attended CAT for a year, and from then on I moved on to what is now called the CHE, Northern School of Contemporary Dance, the degree, and then I was later successful enough to gain a spot within VERVE in 2017. From that point on, and before the year was out, I gained a place as a professional company dancer in Black Box Dance Company, now known as Holstebro Dance Company. And so I made the move to Denmark for 2+ years. So I don't think there was particularly a defining moment when I knew I wanted to go into a creative career. It sounds very cheesy, but I feel like it was almost like natural for me to do that. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. Despite doing quite well academically at school, the creative arts was something that I was always involved in and practiced regularly, whether that was travelling further afield to attend auditions in dance or drama, creating music or short films, or whether it was just me singing in the shower. I think that the arts have always been a part of me and seemed like the most logical step for me to take as a career option. So as an artist, I try to approach nurturing young talent in dancers in the sense of getting a real understanding of each individual that I work with outside of the studio as well. So this might mean getting a better understanding of their general interests, what their day-to-day schedule looks like, so that I can ensure that what I present to them and when we come into our shared space, it feels relevant to them and where their day might be sitting, particularly on that day, and what their current interests are. It kind of falls in line so that challenges aren't too far away from them. As someone who is responsible for managing the activity within the Phoenix Youth Academies and working towards long-term goals, this also helps me because it helps me select the artists that we bring into the space so that the young people can identify with them and see part of themselves in the artists that they're working with, and it just helps each of those stepping stones feel that little bit more comfortable as they're taking those moves. The main piece of advice that I would give to a young person interested in pursuing a creative career is to remember why you love it. I think as the journey kickstarts and we get into the high demands of training, it may be easy to fall into feeling fatigued and such. So I think just reminding yourself of why you love it and why you're doing it is so important. I often do say to the young people that I work with to create a list of all the reasons why they love to do what they do, so that on these days they can refer back to it as a visual tool to remind them to keep pressing on.